Good morning. Yo, it's not even morning. It's afternoon, I swear. I've been like in a fog. I'm not in a fog though. I'm actually very awake, but when it comes to talking, I've been a little bit, see, I can't get the words. Like that's what it is. I can't get the words. So hello, good afternoon. I randomly decided to do this video, y'all. Like this was not on my radar. I didn't even know what I was gonna make for a video this week. And then last night I was watching YouTube and I stumbled upon Lauren Sydney's video. I think it was her reading, well, it was her reading 200 pages a day, every day for a week. I just don't know if it was a recent video or not. But anyways, I stumbled upon it and I was thinking about the video this morning and I was like, I could do that because I woke up earlier this morning. And so I was listening to an audiobook and then like kind of reading it as well. And I was like, I've already read almost like 50 pages by that point. I was like, why don't I just do that? Why don't I make that my video? Monday through Friday, trying to read 200 pages every single day for the week. And then just kind of update you guys as I go, see how I feel, see if I feel motivated, see if I'm reading anything good. I'll just take you guys along with me. I work from home, so it'll be easy for me to do that just like in the evenings, or even if I'm like waking up a little bit early, I'll do it before work. And then I might read more than 200 pages, who knows? But after reading Daisy Hates, I was kind of a little bit tired and I was just like, what am I gonna read next? I don't want to read anything right now. So I was just like, let me start listening to One by One by Ruth Ware. And the audiobook is weird. I don't like the narrators. Their voices are weirding me out. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's so funny because like I love British accents, but I feel like with audiobooks, they feel a little bit drummed up. It sounds a little bit ridiculous, but that might just be the nature of audiobooks because I love British accents. Like that's not the issue here. But when I read it, it's a little bit better. So I am on page 178. I think I started this like 2 days ago and we're just moving through it slowly. So I've already almost read at least like 150 pages for the day, 120 or something like that. I don't have the exact number because I've been doing the audiobook too, and I don't remember where I started off this morning, but when I get off work, I'm gonna probably just read this for the rest of the evening because I don't have evening plans at all any day this week except for Friday, so that might be hard, but we're not there yet. I don't know what exactly will happen on Friday when I have plans or how much I'll have read, but the goal is, I might not do this perfectly, but I just kind of want to see what happens when I set that goal to do that. And I have a feeling I could probably finish this one by, okay, well if I get to page 200 today of this book, no, 300, I will have hit my goal, and then there's only like 150 left. So I could definitely finish this by tomorrow, if not today, if I just for some reason, you know, go on a little crazy reading spree and I'm just feeling hella motivated, then we might be fine. But yeah, that's what this video is gonna be about. So stay tuned to see what I read because I don't even really know what I'm gonna read after this. I was thinking to do like something maybe on Prime Books or do a reread of a book that I read a long time ago about comparison. So I'm waiting for that to get delivered. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. I'll show, not tell. Okay, well, I'm gonna go eat lunch downstairs and I'll check in with you guys this evening and I will keep you posted on how I'm feeling about all the books I'm reading and if I finish anything, what I finish, and just how it goes. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy and see you in a bit. Okay, I have a bit of an update. I went on a post-work walk. I knew that was gonna be tricky to say. I went on a post-work walk and I was listening to One by One on audiobook and then all of a sudden it ran out. So I got that feeling that I get when I feel like finishing something is a chore and I know that I'm relying on the audiobook to get me through it faster so that I don't have to like be fully invested and it can be on in the background and I just like can kind of passively listen to the story, because this isn't that intricate in my opinion. So I came to the conclusion that Miss One by One is gonna be a DNF for me. I got like more than halfway through. The thing is too, the chapters on the audiobook, like this book doesn't have the chapter numbers, so it is very hard to keep up with like where I was. I think this is where I was though, on page 235, because I was trying my best to like keep track of it, but it was still hard for some reason. I think at 235 page, wait, I need to recall how much I've read so far though. I think I've read like 170 pages because I had some time this morning. Okay, if I've read at least 135 this morning, let's be like humble and say I read 40 pages? Let's say I read 40 pages this morning. I've read 175 pages. Okay, so bye. So sorry. And honestly, Ruth Ware was kind of like one of those authors that I was just like, I would try to read a lot of her stories, or if I was bored and I knew I wanted a thriller, I would go to her because I just felt like Dark Window? A Dark Wood? I don't remember. It's been a long time. And then A Woman in Cabin 10 were really good. But then honestly, everything else that I've read by her, this and Turn of the Key. Oh, Death of Miss Westaway was good, but this, Turn of the Key, just were not doing it for me. So I honestly feel like Miss Ruth Ware might not be one of those auto-buy authors for me anymore. And you know what? That's okay. I just haven't been loving what I've read from her lately. So I just don't think I might, like, I think if I want to go for a thriller, I might just go for something else and not really consider Ruth Ware like I used to. But also Ruth Ware was like part of my early reading journey days. So kind of a special place in my heart, but we're just moving on. I really like this cover though, but I think that this is gonna go in my giveaway pile. So then the other thing that I wanted to do is open this, because I think that this is what I'm gonna read for the rest of the night later. Not right now, but later. So I've already read this once, but I went ahead and rebought it. Well, I didn't, how did I listen to it the first time? I think I read it on Kindle. Ooh, why do I have so much grass on my bed? Gross. How did that even happen? Oh, it's from the Amazon package. Oh, dang. My bed is like filthy now. Ew. Look at this. Can you see that? It was worse. It was worse before. I have to handle that later. It's like actually filthy. That was just part of it that you saw. Okay, so this is called Seated with Christ. Short read. Actually, this is a pretty short read. So I only need to get to chapter 4 of this to have pretty much finished my goal for the day. So yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna read today. This is basically about like struggling with comparison. Obviously it's faith-based. I read it once before, and I read it during a time where it actually didn't really apply to me that much. Like I wasn't really struggling with comparison. I just read it because I wanted to, and I think because the cover is really cute and aesthetic. But now I'm honestly struggling with that a little bit more, and it's not been fun. It's not been fun. So actually one of my friends brought this up and was like, have you read that? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And I was like, I need to reread that. So on a whim yesterday, I just bought it and it arrived today. So I'm gonna do that. I am half in my pajamas, half not. It was like lounge clothes. I just kind of look wacky. I feel like I look a little bit wacky. I'm gonna get into this in a little bit. I'm gonna give myself some time. I'm gonna chill for a bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, JK. I lied. I'm whispering. I'm gonna shut the door. Okay. As I was saying, I lied. I'm gonna actually read right now and probably read for the next few hours, and then I'm gonna work on the stuff that I have to work on, because I would much rather read right now. Like, I'm not feeling like doing that right this second. And personally, like, I feel like because I'm making this video, I want to hit the goal faster so that this doesn't necessarily loom over me, as in, like, you need to finish those, like, the rest of however many pages. What is that, 25 pages? That's not a lot of pages, but I just don't want it to loom over me because I'm like that much, like, I'm that close to being done. And so after that I can just relax, put it out of my mind, and then I can work on what I have to work on. So we're gonna start reading Seated. Oh, I like the way I'm showcasing this. Seated with Christ. I have a feeling I'm gonna want to highlight. So let's highlight. Let's get a highlighter. Look, ready? Wait. I'm gonna get a highlighter. It's gonna appear in my hand. I'm probably not even in the same spot. Like, let's be so for real right now. I have my aesthetic lo-fi on. Let's get into it. I don't want y'all to see my pants because I just feel like I look wacky. Who am I kidding? I've looked way wackier. What am I talking about? I don't even care. So basically, I'll be done with my challenge for today before I even hit chapter 3. Okay. That got dark. Let me explain. So the foreword was written by, at first I thought the foreword was written by the author. And it's not. I think it's just written by one of her friends. And it was, so I was like, I didn't remember this the first time around, because she was talking about how she ended up being a quadriplegic. And she ended up in a wheelchair, so she was forced to, like, learn how to not compare herself to her friends that were getting engaged, getting big girl jobs, all those sorts of things, which is great. I don't know that I could do that. I would be not well. So that's amazing that she's able to, like, learn about how to, like, not compare herself and set herself free, basically. She's talking about how comparison is a prison, but at the end, she's talking about how to, like, read through this book intentionally, not, like, plow through it. And then she goes, enjoy what it means to be seated with Christ. And the best news is you don't have to break your neck to do it. Like, I don't know if Girly has a sense of humor, or if that, because she broke her neck while diving. That got dark. I did not read that the first time around, so yeah. Well, props to her, because she is... Okay, I'm gonna keep reading and I'll check in after. Okay, we're done for the night. I made it to page 35 of this book that I told you guys about. So yeah, I read a little bit over because the first few pages, like, it started kind of, it, like, started on page 10. So I read to 35 technically, but that was like 25 pages. So I made it to 200 pages, if not a little bit over. I doubt that it's a little bit under, but like I said, the whole audiobook thing threw me off just a little, because the audiobook and the chapters for one by one in the physical copy, it was really hard to keep track of. But tomorrow I will do a little bit better of a job keeping track of exactly how many pages I read. But yeah, it is 6:40 right now. So I'm done with reading for the day, for the night. I am probably gonna turn on some Schitt's Creek and work on the thing that I mentioned I have to work on, eat some dinner, and tomorrow I'll probably keep reading this. It is only it's an 185 page book, so I'll finish this tomorrow, most likely, and start something new. I think I might want to read on my Kindle because I haven't read on my Kindle in a very long time. So I'm thinking of picking something from Prime Reading, not Kindle Unlimited because I don't have that anymore, but Prime Reading still has some options if you didn't know about that. You don't have to have Kindle Unlimited to have Prime Reading if you have Prime. So I have Prime and I might choose a book from there. I was thinking about doing the Summer of Broken Rules, but I don't know. We'll definitely decide tomorrow when I get to that point. But now I only have two books on my physical TBR. I have the Ballad of I cannot speak today. I have the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I have Scythe. But like I said a few videos ago, those, like, if it's just two books and I'm not feeling that pressured by it. It's funny because they're both kind of like dystopian and I'm putting both of them off. And at one point I was so excited to read The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes after I had seen the movie. So I don't really know why I'm putting those off. Maybe the genre just like doesn't call my name that much anymore. It did when I was younger, but yeah. Eventually I'll read those, but that's crazy. I only have two books on my physical TBR because I read the other ones that I have. And yeah, pretty cool. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow as I am reading and finishing this book. So far, it's as good as I remembered. I thought I was going to be highlighting a bunch. I haven't highlighted anything because the whole thing is so good that I don't want to highlight the whole book. So, yeah. Okay, well, have a good night, and we'll talk tomorrow. Hi, everyone. It's day 2 of reading 200 pages. It is 6:20. I finished up work at 6, so my new job, it ends technically at 6, like if you do take a lunch break, but some people still work till 6, so I feel like even if you take a lunch break, you might be needed till 6. I don't really know, but it's totally fine. I just got finished and basically wanted to come on here and talk about the game plan for this evening. So I am pretty tired, so we'll see if I do hit my 200 pages. Obviously, I'm going to try. So I think what I'm going to do is keep reading what I was reading yesterday, which is this, Seated with Christ. I'm going to keep reading. I think I'm going to read 2 chapters of that. I initially was like, why don't I just read the whole book? But I don't think I'm going to want to do that. Also, I don't want to necessarily just plow through it like I mentioned yesterday. That'll be like, I don't know how many pages. And then I think I'm going to start the Summer of Broken Rules and just read as much as I can go for if I hit 200 pages. So that's my plan for the night, and I will check in a few hours to let you guys know how it all went. I think I am going to watch Love Island All Stars episode 11 first before I do any of this because I just want to take a little bit of a break. But after that it's reading time, so see you guys in a little bit. I am failing really hard, you guys. I've only read 30 pages and it is 8:47. I don't know where the time went. I don't know what I've been doing. Okay, I ate dinner really early. I ate dinner before I opened up the vlog for the night. And then I was like, let's get started. Or no, I watched Love Island. That's only an hour. And then I did FaceTime my boyfriend, and maybe that's where things got carried away, but it wasn't even that long. So I'm like, what happened to the time? Anywho, I've read 30 pages of Seated with Christ, okay? And then I'm like, you know what? This is really good. I could keep going, but I think if I really want to try to get closer to meeting the challenge, I need to, like, read a fiction book. So I've downloaded the Summer of Broken Rules from Prime. We're gonna get that going, and I'm gonna get started on that. I'm gonna go downstairs and read this just to be in a different environment because I've literally been in my room since I woke up this morning and worked. So I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna see how much of this I can read. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I like it. I'm not really a huge rom-com gal, but it's free on Prime Reading because I have Prime, and I haven't really read a book like this in a while, so why not? Let's get started, and I'll either check in tonight if I'm not tired, or I'll check in tomorrow morning with how this night is going or how it went. So yeah, here we go. Good morning. Okay, so last night I kind of failed. I think I did like 41%. I read 83 pages last night, so 83 out of 200, it's like a 41%. So hopefully we do a little bit better today. I woke up a little bit earlier this morning, and it's not that it makes like a humongous difference, but I did already read 20 pages of, what's that called? Oh, The Summer of Broken Rules. I've already read 20 pages this morning, and I was only reading for like 15 minutes. So not 15 minutes, probably like 30. I don't know what I'm saying, but I think that's gonna help, because then I'm gonna do 2 more chapters of the other book that I'm reading, and then I'm gonna get into just reading The Summer of Broken Rules for like the rest of the day. But yeah, it is like 8:30 a.m. I haven't started work. I'm gonna start at 9. So probably won't be reading throughout the day, but I'm going to update you guys. Maybe if I take a lunch, I'll read during lunch, but that's where we're at right now. So hopefully I can meet it again today. I do feel good about me having met the challenge on Monday, even though it was like a little bit easier because I was relying on audiobooks, but it still counts. It still counts. So yeah. Today will be all like visual reading. So that's where I'm at. Oh, I have the stuff right here. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 chapters of this, maybe like during lunch, and then I'll just keep reading. So yeah, I changed what I said. I'll probably do 2 chapters of this during lunch, and then finish The Summer of Broken Rules for the rest of the 200 pages this evening. So yeah. I am in the same sweatshirt that I was in yesterday, so hope you don't mind that, but I just did the calculation, and I'm using my phone to record this. I have read, what's 55 plus 73? It's like 130 something. I have read 130 something pages for tonight, so I have like 70 something more to go. And I've been alternating between The Summer of Broken Rules and Seated in Christ. So I just finished up reading like 73 pages of The Summer of Broken Rules, and now I'm going to switch back to Seated in Christ, which I was reading earlier, but I haven't read tonight. So yeah, I'm going to do that. It's honestly a little bit harder than I thought to read as much as I want in the evenings, even though I like am home. But it's like I went to Pilates, I talked on the phone, I like ate dinner, and all that takes up time. So yeah, I'm gonna just see how much of Seated in Christ I can read, and I'll check in after that. Okay, you guys, I was so close. I made it to 175 pages. It's 9:40. I try to go to bed now at like 10:30, which is crazy to me. But I try to be wound down by 10:30 and like falling asleep by like 11. So I'm done for the night. I was so close, which I'm still proud of myself, because I feel like the goal of this challenge wasn't necessarily to make 200 pages every single time, but to see like if I set that goal, how much more I could read in a week. And I feel like I'm accomplishing that goal, so I'm happy with myself. But I would like to hit the goal one more time before the end of the week. Friday, I don't know if it's likely that I'll hit that goal on Friday. It's very unlikely I will hit that goal on Friday. Tomorrow, I still could possibly hit that goal. So I want to try to hit it tomorrow. But we'll see, because I'm kind of tired, and I'm like, I've read a lot, so I don't know. I'm gonna get ready to sleep. I'm liking both of my books. Like I said, Seated with Christ is a reread, and it is a really good book, and honestly I feel so peaceful when reading that book, so highly recommend. It's just really beautifully written, and I love a lot of the analogies and like pictures that are being painted, and the way she describes things, it really is a visual book, and it really is healing to visualize things in a lot of ways, so that's cool. And then The Summer of Broken Rules is also cute. It's a little bit insta-lovey is the vibe I'm getting, but it is YA, so it is like cute and wholesome. It's just a cute romance. I like the setting. I think that the characters are cute, but that's really all I have to say for now. I did finally find out what happened to the main character's sister, who, that's in the synopsis. I was scared to ruin it at first, but the main character's sister did pass away, and then I found out why and like what's going on and or what went on, so that was also interesting to find out. And I just don't really know where the story's gonna go. So yeah, there's an ex-boyfriend involved, there's a cute new guy in the picture that was like insta-lovey, so I don't know, but I'll keep you guys posted if I happen to finish it by the end of the week. That's all from me for now, so I will see you guys tomorrow, which is Thursday, so good night. So we have a bit of a problem, folks. I do have women's group tonight. It's women's group Thursday. It's every other week, and I forgot that this week it fell on this week. And tomorrow I have a Galentine's Day and I'm doing work from home with my friends, so it's very unlikely that I'll read a lot tomorrow unless I wake up early, which I'm not opposed to doing. I could try to wake up early tomorrow and read some. I'm glad I hit my goal yesterday because I don't think I'm gonna hit it today. There was something in me that was like, no, hit your goal because you might not be able to hit it tomorrow. What if you can't hit it tomorrow? You don't want to hit it tomorrow. And I'm very glad I did that. But I have read a little bit today. I do plan on finishing this by today because I have less than 20 pages to go, so this should take me, I read this slower because it's information that I need to digest a little bit more than a story, so this should probably take me another like 30 to 45 minutes, and I will only be free up until 6:30, and then I gotta get ready to go, and right now it's 4, and I'm still kind of working on some stuff for work. I'm listening to the Bookmarked podcast. I love it. It's so cozy. But then after that, I don't think I'm gonna be able to read. If I had the Summer of Broken Rules audiobook, that would have helped. I could have gotten more pages done by doing that and on the way to women's group, but I don't have that. So we're probably not going to get very close to my goal today, but that's why I'm glad I hit it yesterday. It's as good of a week as any because I was sitting here thinking, oh, I didn't really plan it on the best week, but you know what? There's kind of always something on most weeks. So yeah, tomorrow we'll see what I can get done, although I'm not sure that it's gonna be much, but I'm gonna still finish out the video like how I had it planned and still let you guys know what I finished, what I've read, how it went, how I felt. I'll check in with you guys when I finish this book in a little bit, and then we'll do our final day tomorrow. So yeah, happy 4th day. That's 8. I always do that. Happy 4th day of the reading 200 pages a day reading challenge. Hi everybody. Okay, I am checking in on the final day. It is Friday. It's day 5, and I woke up a little bit early this morning to read whatever I could before work, and I read 20 pages. I was at a coffee shop earlier, and I was there working, and then came back home, and I have some time before my next like thing for the night because it is Friday, so we're doing like a Galentine's Day, but I just know that I'm really tired and I'm gonna have to go get food for that, and I just kind of don't want to continue reading for the day. But because I woke up early, and even if it was just 20 pages, I was like, you know what, I feel good about ending it this way. So yeah, like the fact that I woke up early and read something was honestly, that was a big deal to me, and I was like, I feel like I accomplished what I needed to do for the day, even if it wasn't 200 pages. So yeah, so we're ending the vlog and the video here. I called it a vlog. Is it a vlog? I guess it is. So just to kind of recap, I started off reading one by one, and I DNF'd it like halfway through. I read and finished Seated with Christ. This was a 5 out of 5. I think one by one was like a 1 star. It was horrible. So sorry. And then we're reading The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther, and then Seated with Christ was by Heather Holleman. I am about 60% of the way through The Summer of Broken Rules, and it's really cute. And I'm just gonna finish it probably in the next few days or so, but I'm probably gonna do something like this again and probably pick a week where I don't have as much going on towards the end of the week or during the week at all. So yeah, it really got a little bit harder to do in general, but I really liked it because it's like I made time for reading and I felt a lot more motivated, and I read a lot more in the span of like 5 days than I feel like I normally do. Like I read half a book and DNF'd it, and I read a full book and I'm already 60% of the way through a whole other book, and I probably could have finished it today. Okay, actually would have finished The Summer of Broken Rules today if I just spent my evening reading and I didn't have plans today. Because there are some Fridays where I have zero plans and I'll spend the whole evening reading, and I totally could have finished the book in one sitting, but I'm not going to do that this Friday because I don't want to and I have plans. I felt really motivated. It was a really good way to just kind of like push yourself to do it and get more done. Find interesting stories, and of course DNFing is always so helpful. That's the insight I got from it. It's just a great way to push yourself. Even having a goal in general makes you carve out time to do it. So even if my goal was like 50 pages, just having that goal is really helpful. So I'll probably do that in another video. We do another 200 pages, 100 pages, make it a cute thing. What am I saying? I'm literally so tired. That's why I can't read anymore tonight. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. You know, when you're talking and there's certain moments where you're like, I'm saying words, but nothing is coming together. That probably is a lack of sleep. I didn't sleep that much last night. The night got away to me, and I was like tossing and turning, low-key had insomnia. So yeah, I woke up at like 5, and I could have read more than what I read, the 20 pages, but I was like trying to go back to sleep and could not. But anyways, now I'm rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hopefully should have another video out next week. I do have some ideas for it, so hopefully all goes well. And if it does, I will see you then. Bye!